Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Base Invaders fans. Welcome, one and all, to Base Invaders EU. I am Kaz. I'm joined by our Canadian wonder Griffin today, and this is Base Invaders 8v8. Griffin, how are we doing?
I'm doing just fine. And yourself?
Yeah, no, not doing too badly. I say a little bit under the weather just before Christmas, but what else would you expect from a manky old Brit? So we are here in the attack phase. You can see timer at the top. We are inside this 30-minute attack window period. It's just PvP fest and get any loot you can for now. There's still some base building going on after the base build phase. But as we say it to everyone who does come along for the first time, you get to build your platform, your base, your foundations in that first 45-minute build period, off screen, off camera. And then once you're on, you cannot expand further. So people get their foundations out, their blueprint, building up all these bases. You can see it across the north of the map. And from there, they'll be able to farm up some more resources, get the guns, get the ammo, get the boom, and get out there and fight each other. So, as our wonderful cameraman Ian pans us around, you can see obviously so many teams within shooting distance of each other. This is eights as well, so it is going to be very big bases, Griff. Very intense fighting. Lots of tactical movement and also, strategic movement rather than just four people running around popping shots at each other.
Absolutely. And with those big teams comes the great big team battles where we'll have giant merge raids, which are always some of the best in all of Base Invaders, having those great big huge battles between just three teams fighting over one TC. But as we look around, we are going to see Learn CPP. I believe they were just fending off a team from Pelejat as they were moving in on the base. But it does look like the helicopter has been taken over top of military tunnel. And of course, the helicopter crates being worth 3 points each with 5 of them down.
Yeah, just looking around, don't see anyone at the moment. You see PvP in the distance. You've got jokers over the back of the upper cliff walls. You see EXE macro in the distance too. So nobody's quite coming to this yet. I'm wondering who tagged it then. Because somebody's got to have tagged it. It wouldn't have fallen that far and just drifted into this crash. So I'm thinking maybe, I mean, you've got RL there up the top of the cliff there, Sked. I wonder then maybe if he got the last hit and he's now dropping down the cliff to come and claim it. There are a few members. Ian's gone a bit wild on this. He's gone too zoomed. There we go. They say Sked getting some shots in. So yeah, maybe it's a case of he's downed it and they've got to come a bit of a distance because it dropped just below the cliff top.
Yeah.
There are a good, how many's up here? There's at least 5, if not 6 there. And I'm presuming then that's their base just behind there.
Yeah.
Some of the multicolored walls.
Yeah. My bet is that the helicopter went back to fire rockets and they were able to get the last hit and send it into a far spiral. But this is going to be a busy heli contest from Team Tev's, Team Earl Bet combo, as we see over there, Burgor, and possibly Jokers, which is the other team that we saw over on the left side. But it does look like Earl Bet is going to be long-range fighting against TVS. One of the members behind the barricade, I think he thought he saw Dam and K. Oh, combo K, so 2 members there.
And I worry for Tevs as well, because you look at their base, and obviously we'll get the camera to bring us a bit closer to them as soon as we can. Combo is surrounding them from both sides. You've got Nikita in the fields, you've got Matcha, you've got Bugle. Some of these are regular players of Base Invaders. They are seasoned shooters. They know how to act under pressure. And they're surrounding Tevs' base. And Tevs has still got Twig up. We can still see that there's some, obviously, the core base is metalled, which is great. That's the minimum expectation that you'd want from an 8-man team after 45 minutes of build phase, right? But they are getting surrounded, and if they were the ones who maybe got last hits or were trying to draw the helicopter back over, they are now in a position where they can't come out. Combo can keep them at home and just let the RL Bet team get themselves in and then make their move over there after they've got a few PvP points. Now, we're coming into, say, to the backside. There's no compound on this. So it looks like it was a China wall attempt, which is, they can probably still finish. They've got the width for the foundation printout. It's just, it seems like they haven't got the materials. I wonder what you're taking it is, because...
Well, I'm noticing a couple of flaws in this base here. Number one, we only have overhead peaks, which are definitely hard to defend because you expose your entire body over top of, as well as, like you said, that twig China wall that doesn't actually extend all the way around the base. Like they can very easily just walk around the wall at this point. Like that wall is at most a roadblock. Like it isn't doing
Yeah,
much, but we are going to see Tevs here
I
moving up to Burgor.
is he going to get a move on Bugor? Let's have a look.
Yours
Yeah,
placing
lovely top
bags
down.
down.
Go on. Ooh.
Oh, oh,
Oh,
two
he
hits
held
going
it
to
longer.
Bugor.
I say he held it
Yeah.
longer than expected. So fair play to him. I say Bugor is a good shooter. Good wall there as well. Emil's got the high ground. And again, this is what you come back to. Like the risk is like having Bugor's not the best shooter in his team, but he's a good shooter. And you can see he's just struggling here as he gets poked by who's that? Obladate. The risk though is that when somebody else comes along, hanging over the edge, you're just going to get headshot and tripled. And
Yeah.
I'm very disappointed that they've done such a good base and such a poor attempt at the China wall, because honestly, it would have been so quick, so much more, so much easier, so much more effective to have just a small tight compound around this. Two gates either side. Just have you, even if it's a wooden compound. They've got the materials, because you can see from the twig, they've got the materials. As Bugor goes 1, 2.
Jesus.
Can he get 3? Can he get 3? Man on the hill.
Bugor's going. Oh, he's just gonna
Oh.
go barely down. He was able to hold out long against that team of Tevs there. I think he was mowed down either 3 or 4. I think he got a 3 streak there at the end.
Yeah,
So good
definitely.
for him.
And you think about the PvP points, Combo are in the lead at the moment by 1 point, just over Pelayat. They'll be happy with that. They will be more than happy to lose Buell's life if it baits out 4 or 5 people to fight him. We come over then to the
Fight
RL
over the
bets.
heli.
Yeah, Minke on the heli. I'm sure I recognise Minke. I'm sure Minke's played before. But again, the problem we have with Base Invaders sometimes is so many people change their names, even slightly. You do get a bit lost in the sauce. But it looks like they've claimed all the crates, and some shots coming in from the side.
Absolutely.
So PQ's got that.
Domed from Jokers there. I keep moving forward as he is going to move on to grab this kit and possibly stuff that he grabbed from the heli. 34 health, no attempt to heal here. I think he's relying on his team to keep him covered, as the rest of Joker's Spyro moving in to possibly claim some left points.
Yeah, I think it's just left loot on the floor. Maybe some things, because when you take the crates, for anyone who's uninitiated, when you take crates from the helicopter or the tank, you don't have to take the full lot. You just have to take open the crates up to get the points. So what people normally do is they'll take a bit of loot that's valuable to them and then leave the rest, whether they come back for a second attempt or whether it's stuff they don't really need. So things like the M249 machine gun are always very valuable. Rockets are always very popular, but beyond that, sometimes people will leave some of the basic ammo and bits.
Act crate in the middle of the map is what I'm seeing here. I don't think those are supposed to spawn.
I say it has. I mean, it's always, I like the hat crates, and it was something we were doing for quite a while. I'm not sure if it's a case of it was just out because of maybe a bug or something with the map, because again, we are now onto procedurally based maps rather than the formerly retired Baron map, which Facepunch have now removed from the game. So maybe it's a coding thing with that and we can have them back, or maybe we just haven't seen him for a little while. But they're in. Hackable Crate will have some good loot in it as well. They do randomly spawn around the map. And obviously, in the same way, the helicopters are random. The helicopters are random that it travels in. This is a random just dotted on the map. So there's definitely going to be more of a spread for these crates than the chance of the helicopter repeating itself. Which we just see a bit of sporadic spam fire over the Learn lot over there, Learn Cap.
Yeah, EXE macro, R2 bet holding down the locked crate and keeping it for himself to possibly grab that nice loot inside, as he is doing a long-range PvP fight, against Learn CPP. It does look like he's going to get some quick hits on any questions, who goes down to 18 health. Good shooting from EXE macro.
He's tapping the shot. I mean, some of the better players will be a bit disappointed in not pulling the trigger, but as caster scribs that we are, we're very pleased to see him get the shots off. So well done. Amante there, cleaning up.
He's using the Legacy face mask, which of course shows the entire face. I believe it does have a slightly smaller hitbox as well as being all black, which is nice. But definitely doesn't look the best as he continues to spray down.
Just looking at the comments quickly as well while we survey the scene on high. We got one of our casters in chat, Kaylee. Shout out to Kaylee, another Canadian like you, Griff. And Kaylee was saying just about the other base, about the Tev's base. You know, at this point, maybe Combo are going to build the wall for them with the with the barricades just to protect themselves from getting shot. So maybe that's the way they do it. They just raid defense their way through the tournament by letting people build their own wall for them. But we'll go and check on them in a bit. They'll if they don't seal up the wall, then they're at high risk of being an early raid. But for now, Amante just dominating this hill, dominating this crate. Should be able to get the points from it, which I can't remember off the top of my head. Is it a 10 point or a 15 point? I always thought it was a 10 for the crate, but so many of our things are 15 points, you never know.
Yeah. And, but it does look like he's going to be able to hold it down long enough to open it and grab the loot, which is good for his team. I think he was also backing up. I think a member of an opposite team was on top of his base, and he was helping his team from that little cover spot that he's made. Or maybe pressuring his other teammates there on the left. I could have misread it, but it does look like he's going to be able to grab the entirety of the crate, and I think he's going to be headed off to Depot and help out his teammates.
Yeah, well, EXE Macro are on 36 points at the moment, just ahead of Learn CPP in 5th place. There's, say, 1 point difference in it. Pelayat have taken the lead ahead of Jokers and ahead of Combo. But it's nice to see we've got quite a close bunch, as we also see Helicopter. Here we go. Giving trouble to Team Dolg. Their base is up and running, though. Oh, that's a lot of damage going into Helicopter. Jesus. Is he going to be able to get around?
No.
That's gone.
Oh my
no,
God.
No rocket barrage for you.
Jesus Christ, that thing is going to go down almost immediately to Team Dolg. Wow, and it's far as well. The goal probably here is to probably get to launch site to maybe get some cover to hold it down from there. But
it's wild. It's wild to me though, like how close to the coast the launch site is, because obviously again with our normal Baron maps we'd normally see launch a bit further inland. On these procedural maps now, there's a bit more of a variety in terms of how the terrain lies. So launch can be, if the lay of the land works right, much closer to other areas. And as you can see here, just following the Dolg members around. I'm not going to try and pronounce the Russian, but he's Team Dolg.
Yeah.
They're just clearing the area, and there's no one else here yet, which is great because you can get onto this hillside now, and this one's a really nice hill just to peek over the top of. Plenty of good rocks. Is he not going up the hill?
Maybe not.
Is he getting food? Okay, yeah, I can hear mushrooms being picked.
Yeah, it does. He just ooh, shiny, and just kind of diverted from his path. But
I mean, I can relate to that.
yeah. I think he's just gonna try to hold it down for his team, so that maybe they can grab those.
It's just notoriously, like say, this point you got the Bund line on the other side of the compound as well, just outside of the wall.
Oh my!
You got that. Yeah, demons.
They took the elevator up. You can see the elevator descending back down, but yeah, they are going to be able to hold down this helicopter. I'm not seeing any other teams come to contest this, and as I say that, I see Coco Locos. Possibly taking inspiration from the Disney movie, possibly moving in to maybe contest that helicopter.
So it's helpful that you're here because the age gap between myself and Ian and you, I don't know what Coco Logos is, so it's I'm hoping it's I say Ian reckons Coco's a movie, but is it the right movie? Who knows? But Blacklist is in the distance, bouncing on the silos. It's interesting as well with Kaylee in the chat, because Kaylee was always a fan when we casted of the launch plays, because Raccoon used to play on top of launch all the time back in the days when we had Team MVP around as well. Like, he wasn't on MVP, but just always it seemed to be MVP would come to launch and Raccoon was up here just giving everyone hell. And it was just like, it's nice that people have got a style and a way of playing, and you know they're set in the ways a bit, and you know what you're getting, and have those duels reliably. This time around, like we've seen in recent months, even probably the past year, people aren't using the high ground here, and it's nice to see people back here. It's nice to see launch getting some love, because there is good loot up here. There are milk crates, there's other bits available. We've got high ground, plenty of good vision. Is that coming across? Yeah, there you go. Wow. Lord Wilhelm II and Darius. Now, that's two different teams up here. Let's go have a look.
Different guys.
Fly, Ian, fly. Take us to the action. Is Darius going to find Lord Wilhelm?
Yeah, he is. I think Wilhelm's finally realized
Wilhelm's got in the door. Yeah, he's ran away. So, Wilhelm's creeping along. Again, very careful not to give away his footsteps. The problem is that there's a lot of England people here. Donald Trump, please. On Razor, Titanium. Coco Locos are getting out quickly. Now, Marcelo's here for Coco Locos as well, down below us in the compound to the right. So maybe that's where we're going to get to, but I think we're about to see a bit of a throwdown between the English and Coco Locos.
I think this is going to be a distraction for the two teams to possibly leave Dolg to grab those heli crates and get those points. But English Darius here is going to be looking down on Razor, possibly giving Donald Trump there some callouts as On Razor works his way around the watchtower that he's in.
He's close, yeah. Oh, is he trying to make the move onto that watchtower? Donald is in there.
As
Darius hasn't
turns
looked over the edge.
away,
Go on. There we
he
go.
sees him.
Come on, Darius.
He's solid beam right down onto him.
Listen, he got there in the end. That's all that matters. But what I will say is a worrying degree of
delay on
awareness.
that.
Yeah,
Yes.
delay in this. It's one of two things. Either Darius needs to wake up, or the team needs to call out better. It's one or the other. I'm hoping it's just Darius being a bit sleepy, because if it's English not talking, that's going to get them in trouble. Now, Titanium is nearby, but there's no one here from Dolg anymore. They've vacated the tower.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Titanium's doing. Is he chilling? He's looking the wrong way for the action for a start, but maybe he's keeping an eye out. Maybe he's keeping an eye out for Coco Locos. But
Darius on the
Trump's
roof,
still
right?
Yeah. Well, they've got the roof coverage. They've got Titanium down here. If they're in trouble, it'd be from the other way, from Dolg. So I'm not sure what's going on with them. But Dolg will be happy with the helicopter site coverage at the moment because, yeah, there's no one. No one from English and Coco Locos has come over to challenge them. So if we have a quick look at the helicopter, I don't know if anyone's gone back over to face them. And as we sweep back in,
zoom over, it looks like this heli is just the entire team's here. Like they were prepared for this fight, and they didn't get any resistance. Like they brought the entire team to hold down this compound, this helicopter here, and then the teams that were like coming to counter just ended up fighting at launch. But it does look like they're gonna be headed back home anyways to head back to base with those newly scored points and loot. I think they're throwing everything to one guy and sort of playing president there, you know? But the rest of the team's going to be running back. And it's going to be the end of that helicopter fight, if you can even call it that. As possibly headed to launch, though.
I was going to say, it seems like they've done the job with the helicopter, got the points. I mean, if Ian can just press F on the screen for us as well, just to go beyond the top 10, see how Dolg are doing for the points. There you go, 16 points, actually 16 teams at the moment. Dolg currently on 20 points, 11th place. They're out in the sticks a bit, so they haven't really got themselves stuck in, but they are only a matter of a couple of points behind the likes of Bratva, Coco Locos. So they'll very quickly, if they get some points, jump into 8th place. And then it's a bit of a gap to English, and then it's a bit more of a gap to players in 6th. So 7th certainly in reach, and you can see here the whole gang sweeping across the launch site. And it's on Darius to do the call-outs, to hold them back.
Down, yeah. Wow, he's getting sprayed at here from the other teams. We can actually hear the bullets ricocheting off the side of the building. They're getting close to hitting him. But I don't actually, like... The team's quite spread out now. I think they sent one guy back to base to depot all the loot they had gotten. I think that's what we saw. But I think everybody else is possibly headed to launch, like you said, to combat. We're going to see Hopman, something like that. I think that's who Darius was looking at there, as I believe he's hiding inside that watchtower.
Yeah, it makes sense. It looks like they want to take over the launch site, get themselves in the fortifications. I'd be surprised if they didn't send a couple of people back up to the roof, especially as we know Darius up there on his own. Obviously, they don't know that, but that's part of the reason you send two people up, back each other up. And English, like I said, now, where's he jumping down to? So I know there's a lower ledge there. It wasn't... He's trying to wall run it, is he?
He's
got on the ladder. There we go. Yeah. So it's not a bad bit of parkour. Not a bad bit of parkour. It would be funny if, as he landed, somebody was waiting there with a shotgun or something, just like, dodge this.
Yeah.
But no, Darius gets out as helicopter number 3 comes in. We are inside the last 10 minutes of the attack phase now. And at the moment, it's a close 1-2 between Jokers and 109 points, 110 ticking over there. And Pelayat and 102 in second place. And a reminder, though, whoever wins the phase does get a bonus 10 points as we catch Dolg in the action.
Yeah. I believe he just got a kill on another English member there, a sad fad, as he loots the body. And I think he's just going to run home to his teammates. I think they've decided...
Or is he going to jump up?
Ooh.
If he jumped up, he might bump into English. He might put his Darius because is Darius around the
He's
corner?
running in that direction.
Oh, Darius in
Is
the
in the
tower. There
watchtower.
we
He's
go.
gonna get sprayed at from the tower.
Yeah,
He now realizes that there's a member up there and is possibly radiating over to his teammates that maybe there are some members left as we see two others slow Zach, possibly Zach that we know,
he's in trouble.
and Donald Trump.
There's 3 people there for English. Any second now. Oh, he
Oh,
wins
he's
the
gonna
trade.
get one.
Oh
Wow.
dear! Imagine having a 3v1 advantage and losing that.
He's gonna get sprayed at from Zach though. What is he? What is this? What is Zach? What is he doing? Like what? He's crouched on the roof.
Oh,
He's getting
he's coming
shot
from the
from
side.
everywhere, and he finally
He's
goes
gonna-
down.
Dolg! There you go.
Now we've got a
So
team
English
battle
can't
here.
kill him. Dolg can. Now Dolg moves in.
Oh, comment. Oh, he's gonna go
Ooh.
down, but not out. Darius sprayed from
yeah.
the roof.
It seems like Darius has got a decent shot on him, just isn't shooting. Isn't shooting enough.
Yeah, somebody needs to get that man a cup of coffee. Like he's got to wake up. Like you said, he's got to be more aware. But the second helicopter is actually flown right into this firefight.
Well, this is the
As we
third
see it
one.
now
The second one was
flying
remember,
Oh,
second
my
one,
bad.
first one was by Tev. Second one was here.
Yep.
Third one has come here as well. And
Right smack
Wow.
dab in the middle of launch site.
but this is what I was saying about
Wow.
the hackable crates, though, because the crates spawn in one window. They will dot themselves nicely around the map. The 2 or 3 that do spawn. The helicopter is random. It's true random though. So when you do shuffle on say Spotify or something, it will try to skip songs that you've already recently listened to. With this, there is a chance of it coming in the same direction as the previous helicopter because there's only so many directions it can come from really from the spawn on the map. So you've got these 8 directions: north, south, east, west. 2 of each sort of thing it can come from. And yeah, it's just been that chance of bringing it in the exact same way back into the launch site. It's in a low point as well, so there's going to be a lot of play between the high ground. This is going to be a very difficult one for someone to take.
Yeah.
I think Dole get it. I do. I think they played the last
so
one really
far
well.
So far, they're holding it down. They got 2 members in the big launch tower there. But to be fair, the most of English team is still around. This is something that if they wanted to, they could come and contest. And I think that's what they're going to be doing. We're going to see Titanium and a name in a language that I... Dachaka? I don't...
Dutchka, that one is. At least we can say that one.
I guess. I don't know. But
Russian's difficult.
Titanium
It's fair.
as well.
It's fair, We don't,
It
we
is,
don't learn.
it is.
I'm so surprised you don't learn a bit of Russian in Canadian land, but yeah,
Canadian land. Wow.
Yeah, close enough to Russia. We're in the UK. We're 2 days away from becoming France. Now, Demon having some back and forth with Titanium on the bund line here, using this hill nicely. It's a very plain hill, so he's got to back down quickly. Some good shooting there back from Demon, but yeah, Titanium getting the right move into place, bringing a bit of attention this way. If they're looking this way, they're not looking another way. So maybe English can make a play on the tower, but really hoping that the communication, I said before, hoping that Titanium...
Domed
hoping
in the
that Titanium's
head from
doing
a,
people. Dutchka.
domed in the head from a flanker, and his entire body's going to get looted. His another teammate going in just to double check, and they are going to continue to hold down this heli quite well. Part of that helicopter levitating as its loot has fallen to the ground.
We love a bit of the Rust physics.
Yeah.
So while we while we look at the game breaking feature, just a reminder. Obviously, we've had the Twitch Rivals event on this last week, hosted by Adam, Jameson, and by Becca. And they did a great job. We recognise obviously Jameson from some of our own casts as well. So that's a huge shout out to him for the great job they all did together in that week with Twitch and Rustoria. The Christmas drops though are now on, obviously on this stream and others. So by watching us and any other participating streams, you can get 1 of 4 drops for Christmas. I believe it's a sleeping bag. What else is in the mix? Is there a box?
A sleeping bag, a box,
Sleeping bag
an
box.
AK,
And I
and
think
a
there's I think it's
P250.
yeah, I was gonna say semi-auto pistol was in there as well. I think so. Yeah, they're all Christmas themed, like snow and icing and stuff like that. So Santa size. So yeah, by watching them, I believe it's 12 hours total to get all 4, 3 hours per thing. So by watching the stream, you'll get most of the 3 hours done for one of those drops. And then any other streams that are on as well, you'll get more. We are back on after this, about an hour after this event's finished.
Nikita's going to get lasered from behind from Arlbet R2 Bet.
Yeah, no, it's hard to say with their team because they've got two different names in there. The R2 bet's probably a sponsor or one of their team names as well. I think that was an art check or something like that. Nikita is back out in the mix though, and Nikita is a hot shot for combo, and definitely one to watch out for, especially Bugor on the flank as well. Now, in
As
comes
well as
Bugor.
Mango on the same team,
Oh,
and
hello.
Bugor. This is actually a cross-up of a bunch of
Yeah.
different regulars that we're seeing here.
Well, they do. I think they do play together a lot in the bigger events. Obviously, smaller events keeps them apart, and it's one of the arguments we do have for maybe consistent team size, because anyone who's not a regular viewer will see these players and think, oh, cool, they're on the same team, but they have played for years on the same teams, and then the second it goes small size, played on a smaller team size and just split up themselves. So Nikita popping shots at Botgat, 007 on the roof. I think you'd rather he didn't die another day. You'd rather he died today.
I believe.
As he drops.
I think he went down. Yeah, he's getting revived. Good shots from Nikita there. That is something that you see. Obviously, Nikita, very much a regular, I believe, plays every single time that we host the tournament.
We see the res coming from Snickers. Normally plays under the name Marathon.
Okay, so it does look like Tevz is our early sort of focus for a bunch of different teams. Obviously, with the incomplete China wall that they have upgraded by now, by the way. If we remember, there is no twig on there anymore from the looks of it, which is good. But Joker's I Keep Moving Forward is going to go into the first layer of the airlock, followed up with his team RPD, Rest in Peace Department, possibly the Ryan Reynolds movie. But... Joker RPG
I think I've upset Ian with my last joke. There's about 12 people in the chat who are British who are going, I got that joke, and everyone else is like, what? Never mind. Now, as we follow our way up into the base, though, who's up here?
He is going to be start controlling it as well.
I must say, I do like the shipping container skins. I haven't bought yet myself, even though I'm the base bitch, because just, it's been a bit tight for money this Christmas and whatnot. It's been a busy old year, so, holding out a little bit. But I do like it as a mod, for the games and a bit of a skin system. It gives it a bit of...
It is quite nice.
Bit of variety, because you see the same sheet bases, I want to mix it up a bit, so I like it. And especially as well, if we do any changes in future, having the ability to sort of, forcibly have teams in different colour bases, depending where they are, is not a bad shout. So we're following RPD though. Carnaby, a blight up top, trying to peek. Oh, he got him, yay, sorry.
Yeah, he is going to go down. I believe he was able to get 2 or 3 members, both inside the compound and out before he was eventually taken out.
What I will say is, obviously, you pointed out before, Griffin, that the issue with obviously having these types of roof panels, you do have to stand on the edge to shoot down, which is a downside. But the way they've overlapped it, at least, they have got some sideways shooting capacity, and that's been helping them a bit in some of these trays where people come into the base. So it's not all doom and gloom for Tevs, and they will get base points and from the PvP element and then raid defense later. There's I say it didn't work quite that well with Spyro shooting his face off, but it's a nice angle.
Good angle, and like you were saying, the sideways peaks definitely help. They do give a little bit more cover, but all in all, the over-the-top peaks aren't always the best, and are really never going to be the best. What they needed was the sideways embrasures on those windows there, would have provided them with excellent cover.
Who got tripled then?
Ooh, I heard that.
Somebody just got crunched up. It's like Obladet now having a look over the side. I'm interested to see how Kazakh Machine Gun is doing as well, because while Spyro's been moving around, Kazakh has been staying up. Oh,
Jesus, man.
Who's that? Graphic Ultra.
Ultra. Wow.
I mean, if he's running graphics on Ultra, he needs investigating, to be honest. Because since some of the players who play this and stream regular stuff, they go on absolutely chunk of graphics cards. I mean, when I stream, I'm on a 3070 with 64 gig of RAM. Some of those players are on the 40 series and running a bit same.
Yeah, and they're still running some of the lowest graphics. But
now, so to Jokers have boom. We've just seen Pelayat have got the 10 points for winning the attack phase as well.
First raid, it looks like here, Spyro's.
Well, there's some boom in the distance as well, so somebody else has started raiding, but we'll stay here a second just to see if Joker's put the hurt on. But we do want to make sure we catch somebody of a raid, so we'll give them a minute to punch in. If they don't do a lot, then we'll bounce over. I'm surprised. I know they've got some armored here, Griff, but I'm surprised they haven't made the
Yeah.
move yet. So,
Oh, C4.
yeah.
Hmm.
Well, maybe we go and have a look then. I'll give them a second, see if they want to put C4 on the door. Okay.
Oh,
There we
he
go.
is.
I was going to say.
C4
We'll give them a chance to
immediately.
blow their way in, see what they can do, but there is boom coming over from the side of us as well, so we do want to make sure we check that as well, to make sure. That was risky putting the ladder up there when the boom's going off. Asking for a bit of backsplash, but it was just about far enough away.
Oh, they're gonna drill instead of going through doors like you would
Oh,
normally
he got
would,
shot
but
from upstairs,
he's
though.
shot from upstairs. However, I think he was able to place. I don't think he was able to place enough C4 to drill.
I think he was one shot
another
over the wall.
3, and he will be able to burst through the wall, but it doesn't matter. He's gonna get laser from the top.
Yeah, Dam and Obligate have been doing really good work on the Sula's out there as well.
Oh
PvP
shit!
rocket.
He just got a rocket PvP'd.
Listen,
Damn.
rocket PvP damage doesn't do a lot, but it's entertaining as everything. It's incredible.
Yeah, we watched that man eat that rocket like to the face, and he was able to walk it off. It's Tev's doing whatever they can to maintain the base from the top. They're gonna get lasered from everywhere. They're trying their best to do whatever they can to sort of maintain, but more and more of the Joker members are going down. Another rocket getting sent out. I don't think they know that the rockets don't do damage.
I don't really care. I'm enjoying this. I'm just liking people. Merry Christmas, get a rocket to the face.
Oh. I think we hear C4 being placed. We go over to Graphic Ultra.
No, if they've gone up there, they use it as a jump up or not in there as well. So, obviously, saw the furnace. Sometimes you do use the furnace as a jump step. Have they gone up here, or they've tried it? They have tried it.
That was an open door. That was left open by a team member. It's a bit of an issue, but it doesn't matter. Tevs and Joker now. To the roof. Emil looking down, trying to keep his team safe, but it doesn't matter. Wow.
It reminds me of that scene in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, where John Cleese looks like he's running from miles away and then suddenly he's right there. It was just that sort of drive-by, get slapped. Beautiful work. Now, Kazakh machine gun is inside. You can see the boom is going off. They're in so many different layers in this. Here we go. They've breached the inner core now. Haven't got their way through to the complete center. Fair play to Tevs. You know, there's a lot of sheet here, but they've got loads of the armored doors. It's making it difficult. What I think we'll do is we'll quickly go and check on the other raid nearby that is properly banging away, just because L7 if you could.
That's a lot of red circles.
So there's a lot of raids going on. That's why it's only like it's banging away. There's so many raids. RL, is it R double L bet actually? Just noticed that. RL bet though getting hit open
by combo.
Is it R2 bet? Ah, there we go. That's why it's confusing.
As I'm just scrolling through the different teams, I believe Combo is our team of like returning players such as Nikita and Lil Pick and Bugor, as we were talking about earlier. I think this is our team of veterans as they're now climbing into the base already. We're gonna see Nikita, Mango, and Fax on the front lines as well as K.
Get into the right hand side. Doors are going left, right, and center here.
Wow, and they're already in, and this really shows you like this is the team. They play every month, like every tournament they possibly can, and they're already in, and they're already tearing it up. Like these guys have taken control of the base, taking control of the raid.
Obviously, this is a great example of how to raid efficiently and quickly. They've sat back at a bit of a distance, punched a hole in, then they've rushed the breach, and very quickly blown the way through. Like a lot of teams, obviously from the last raid, they make a breach and they don't breach further in. They don't get out of sight. You've got to get in past the vision point and get back out of sight again inside their own base. And
ooh, oh damn, Mango with a quick point blanker right into that
it's
guy.
his own team. He was shooting Fax. Mango didn't see Fax's name and just went, I mean, yeah, fair play that he's on the trigger, but yeah, it's a classic one we see all the time.
Yeah,
and probably actually quite a few times actually thinking about it from Mango. There's a few players you do see a bit trigger happy, so yeah. C4 blowing the corner door off again.
He's got a little bit trippy, but again, that sort of advent calendar of doors is what they're trying to make their way through, and it looks like they've all been linked together by hallways, but it
Oh,
doesn't matter. Tevs got raided by Joker while we were surveying this raid. So
yeah.
it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing any more rocket PvP from them, which is it's a little bit sad, but
It's a shame. Yeah.
yeah.
But again, you know, while we were watching them, they were taking the time to get through the armored, but that then is the case of if we'll probably go look at their base when we get a quiet moment. They got through the armored doors. Was it a case of that was it? There was no real protection. There was no real difficulty finding their way through. It might be that, you know, Tev's base was all built around armored doors, keep them out, and that was it. And the second you blow an armored door, you're in. So
yeah. I think that was their downfall, but they're going to be blowing through all the different advent calendar hallways that they have set up here.
In contrast, yeah, our two best are they've got a good base. It's a good meta style of the advent calendar, but they are taking a heavy pounding from combo.
Yeah. I mean, they are doing whatever they can, but again, these guys are the veterans of Base Invaders. Again, I keep saying it, play every time, as hard as they can, as much as they can, and really, they're tearing this team to shreds.
Yeah, well, you know, it's great to see. You want to see a team that is, you know, efficient, that is coordinated. These guys clearly talking, they're all clearly on point. You know,
yeah.
Yes, there's the odd little moment of shooting each other, which is funny, but nobody's wasting time. They're not bumping off each other. They're all taking different doors, pushing through. This base is just being, you know, decimated every 30 seconds, and I think we're very close now to TC. I know someone's gone down the gap below.
I mean, they've hit almost every door they possibly can, and really, like we saw, they've cleared out almost all the top advent calendars. We're going to see R2 bet death there. Wait, is that another member of a different team? Hold up. I think that's another member that's currently blowing its way.
Oh, there you go. Combo got it. The other side of the base.
Combo is going to wreck it. Just going to grab that TC, and obviously RL bet is going to get eliminated. 40 points is going to go to Team Combo. And I believe we're going to move on to a raid here at the Team New Year base. EXE Macro has just taken control.
Yeah, good little breach at the side.
Yeah.
Can't see the ladder points, so unless the ladders have been knocked off and they've come up a different way, I can see one there. So, yeah. But no, they've so again, wooden compound. You prefer stone, but it's not the end of the world.
I'm seeing some issues with this. I'm seeing a lot of open doors. I think that may have aided in their downfall here. I'm seeing a lot of doors just being left open all around the base. We can see them sticking through walls. We can see brochures being put backwards or on the wrong sides.
I'm hoping the ones downstairs that we saw coming through the walls might have been like airlock style, where they're open on purpose to make it difficult to get through and try and bait you into not raiding that bit. But these ones shouldn't be opened. Oh, there you go. Thank you. It's nice when that works.
Yeah,
but yeah. It's a nicely built base. I'll give them that. You know, plenty of armored in here. You know, it's structurally quite sound. Lots of advent calendar doors. It's not going to be an easy one for XE Macro to take. But yeah, it's just tricky. Now, team players.
I learned.
This looks like a fortress. What the?
Yeah, this is like, damn. This is a really good looking base.
Yeah, we've seen the roof style before. Worth pointing out as well. You see one turret on the roof. There's only one turret limit these days after last month's session. So we're down to just one rather than three, just to keep things interesting.
Ooh.
As Lua takes out the invader. Immediately.
Wow. I don't think it's going to matter, though, as we see Aua up there. Now moving in, possibly trying to grab guns off of his teammate's body to keep himself supplied so we can keep raiding.
I wonder what's going on with this as well. And again, it might be one we have to flag with our server staff, because they've got an R2 bet Bugle there when we know Bugle's on Team Combo. So I'm not sure if this is a fan club situation or what. And the fact that we've got a couple of R2 teams as well.
Not another little pick situation. That got out of hand. Not again.
Well, but I mean, better little pick than a million Kazis or something. So Ian's going to keep us bouncing around the map, though, while we try and find the most active raid lot. If we can't find, we'll keep cycling through. While we do that, though, you can see here a very nice sort of hexagon-style base here for Bratva.
They're using ice walls as well, which is pretty cool. And obviously, that is a massive base. Like compared to some of the other
It's a
bases that we've
chonker.
seen, it's huge, yeah. But I
Plenty of
believe they're being
opportunity to
raided
fight
by
from though. Oh,
good shot.
Skeptic.
Oh, Skeptic's gonna get domed. I believe just tripled right into the dirt there as his teammate
Yeah.
goes off to try and revive him.
Yeah, it was a great shot from up from Team Peliat. That's why they're in the top spot. Obviously, they've been fighting really hard. I don't know if they've taken a rage yet or not, and they're still in top spot. And to be fair, same for Jokers, who's second. You know, it's difficult, but yeah, they will need a raid soon to keep themselves in that top spot. Else, Combo are coming for them quickly.
We're gonna see Bratva there, another member of the Bratva team, in a language that I cannot pronounce. He's actually pushed up, and I believe he's trying to destroy the beds.
Yep.
But it doesn't. He's gonna get gunned down anyways. Doesn't matter.
That's the curse. He's pushing up, and he's dead.
As we go over here to Team Coco Locos.
Yep, the crazy coconuts. I
Being
translated it
raided
into
by
Spanish. Did a bit of googling. The crazy coconuts. Yeah, English are all over them. They've breached the compound. You can see you've got. So it's an interesting one as well. We'll come back to this at a later point in it, but having the barricades along the inside wall, I'm not sure how legal it was. Does it technically count as a double skin of wall? But this is a deep. Yeah. So producer Ian reckons it might be one layer of barricades allowed, but we'll see. Slowzak bouncing around though, full control here. This door open, but it wouldn't make a difference anyway. I think they just blow the wall out in fairness. There's a lot of Advent Canada doors still there to go. There's a bed below us as well, you know, like if you really want control, you've got to take out the bed respawns. Yeah. That's a big machine gun.
Yeah, sounds like a large M249 possibly. I think it's not Blacklist who's holding it, but he's got a rocket launcher on him. I believe that's the new Rivals launcher, as he's trying to hold down his base here, but so many bodies and so many doors have been blown that like it's going to be a rough time for him. Coco Loco's doing what they can to hold it down, but I believe there's another team here as well, other than English. I thought I saw some other tags as we survey from the roof here. We're gonna see Flop. Yeah, Go Farm Bro moving in, possibly try and steal this raid.
Yeah, we've got chat asking us to have a look at Team Dolg down by the launch site, so we'll check on them as soon as we can. But for now, we're going to stick with this as a third-party end to this raid. As Maxim pushes through, is he going to find Ferrari? Is he going to clean up from Ferrari? Because it looks like he is.
Yeah, Maxim now on 3 health there as he scrambles to find meds. As Coco
see Ferrari got himself into a hidey spot. Here we go.
He's going to come back out and get Maxim. Wow, good sprays there from Ferrari. Good tactics as he was able to hide. And we're going to see another team member go around, but here's Go Farm Bro, Freak, and possibly some other members as they have taken control of sort of that top layer. But there's Honor Razor there. He's going to get melted as another team member goes down. Really, it's sort of just this FFA mosh pit style here on the top floor. Another teammate coming around to possibly try and continue the raid, but it's hard to do with so many different teams, including the defendant running around the base and everybody hitting the same doors. But we are going to see Coco Locos continue to respawn and do what they can to get more loot off of fallen bodies. As there comes Aklov, I think that's what this is, as he continues, Calvo, sorry, as he continues to go. Yeah. Ferrari and AK Calvo now, as they see Maxim. One's going to go down, but it's not going to be a trade. Wow. Gabo is now in, and he was able to take down both of those guys, I believe.
Yeah. It's a great move to get the door shut, though. After losing the trade, though, they were losing the 2v3, v4, v5.
Oh, Marcelo is not ready. He's trying to close the door. He was able to close it, but he's going to slip the process.
I mean, I'm glad they've got the door discipline down, that they can shut them, but come on, man, you've got to be fighting ready when people are inside your base.
Yeah, they're going to be running around and destroying the beds that nobody else can respawn, but rocket launcher is back out as they're running around.
Yeah, so we're going to have a quick look at Dolg. I think that's the one at D6. There we go. Let's have a look at that. Yeah. Combo. There you go. That's why they wanted us there.
Combo's in another base already. They're in Dolgs.
Third place Combo.
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, wow, look at the, I think, are those empty door frames from before, or they have just blown through those doors? I can't.
I think they've just blown through. There's so much boom going on. Is it cluster munitions? I'm pretty sure the UN banned them.
Wow, like these guys are just...
Corridors. Where's your base gone?
And if you see those little wood pieces in front of doors, it means that most of those were filled
Oh,
in.
there you go.
Dog
It's inside
eliminated by
there.
Combo.
Inside there.
Jesus. And Combo's gonna take first place with
Yes, it was.
255. Wow.
That's what I said though. Pelias and Jokers though, have, they're doing really well for PvP, but they haven't, by the looks of it, got the raid off yet. And Combo have jumped into the lead now with the raiding. 40 points for a TC is worth committing to raids harder. It just is.
We are.
The premise of this game is raiding.
Yeah. We have seen Combo now. That's 2 raids for them as they are playing hyper aggressive. We had 16 teams at the start. I think we've lost 4 in the first 15 minutes. I don't want to caster's curse it, but we might have our first ever last man standing. Possibly on our hands just by how fast everything is playing out, and obviously that's the dream. As Jokers continues to fight off Dodo as they try to raid this base.
Yeah, I mean, it's a dream for us, but obviously, with all the people watching that want to get skins and stuff, I think the longer we can make this event run, if it runs the normal length. But I think
you're eliminated by EXE Marco as well.
Yeah, that was a good raid. It was a slow raid as well. We backed off that one because it was so slow. So it just shows you how it's almost like a brittleness some teams have, where they put up a good front. That first line defense is impeccable. It's really slow, but the second you get through it, it just all falls to bits. And whether that's the case if they lack the vision inside for their own base to defend the inner peaks and stuff, or respawn points weren't spread out properly, or what, you don't know. But that's part and parcel of the game. It's part and parcel of the experience as well. I mean, talk to any of the ones in the Casa teams who've played before. Again, Kaylee, for example, Rainbirds, they'll say, sometimes you make mistakes with where your beds were placed or certain doors weren't put in properly. And you get through that by going again. So, now, Zotor, there you go.
Going to get a quick shot. It's going to go down almost immediately to points.
It was almost cool.
It was almost the moment, but it's not going to matter. We're into our loot rooms now with the well-end doors and the orange, like, demonic boxes as they continue to go. C4 is getting thrown down. As Jokers really has sort of taken over this Dodo raid here. And Dodo is doing whatever they can. They're scrambling, they're trying their best, but I don't think it's going to really matter. As
Jovi's coming up steadily behind, so got to be careful here. RPD and point. They're doing the booming to try and break through. Good rocket down there, trying to get themselves into the lower level as well. But yeah, with Jovi below, on the way up.
Wow.
Very high risk of ankles out.
Yeah. So we continue on descent. We see Dodo continuing to respawn, trying to grab kits off dead bodies, doing whatever they can. But I don't think it's gonna matter here, as again the boom continues to go off. Jokers has really taken control of this raid.
Yeah, it's a matter of time, I think, really. Maybe someone comes in third parties, and that's why you've got to fight hard, because sometimes a third party coming in, contesting your raid attack, is enough for the defending team to get their foot back into the door and get hold of it. But we're in the belly of the beast now. I'd be thinking TC's in that triangle.
Yeah,
I'm sure it is.
I think TC's in there. I think they've made a
if
minor
it's not, let's have a look.
miscalculation.
Ladder hatch.
This could
surprise elements
be it as well. Maybe hoping to play it off as just part of.
I'm thinking it's ladder hatch.
Yeah. And as we look down, no TC. Oh no, there's a sign there. That's a wooden shutter, and it's gonna be an empty.
And it's a bait as well.
It was a bait. Wow.
These guys are gonna be so mad. If TC's in this one behind the corner, I'm gonna be so pissed. Because that's an outrageous. As well. No. There's a helicopter coming in as well. I can hear a helicopter above.
You're right. I can hear that. It's a scrappy helicopter, the big transport. That
don't look up, look down.
No TC again.
Oh wow. Man, we are taking a timestamp for this.
Absolutely. This is insane, man. How? And now they're just starting to blow the advent calendar. You can tell they're pissed.
Yeah. No, it's a nice clip to get there, because I will be doing the annual highlights, the best of 2023 for Rustoria's YouTube channel in the coming days, ready for a Christmas release. We were definitely hoping for a couple of highlights from this weekend to finish it off, so that
Yeah.
does nicely. Um,
Viltor's gonna go down immediately, but before that, he kind of showed that there's a little bit of a tunnel behind that armored door.
yeah, I mean, the armored doors, I say armored doors, it looks like it goes outside, but armored doors when there's all these Rustoria doors is a little bit worrying.
Yep.
See, if it was me, I'd be peeking that door, just go on, peek it, but Ian's much better than me. As Dodo goes,
Oh,
Jokers.
Dodo eliminated.
That was a
But
high one by the sounds of
Joker.
it. But again, where is RPD on the other side?
Was it inside here? A lot of the loot was left untouched as well. I just don't know where TC was.
So, there's so many fake doors and stuff. Fair play to them for this base design. You know, it's not been the greatest defense from them physically, but in terms
Yeah,
of
but
build
this is a
style,
great
that's been
design.
phenomenal. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was complex. So you can see we're down to just 11 teams at the 16. We've lost 5, and we are
Lost
not
5.
even.
We're only in the first 22 minutes as well. Like this one has been fast as we're off to the English base
Oh
being
my
eliminated by combo.
It was in that wall. No way.
No way they got it that early.
Move the camera in. We've got to have a look at that.
There's
Is it on
no
the outside edge, or have they
way.
blown through deeper? No, it was in. Yeah. That's
Wow.
wild.
That is insane. Like they got it
I
that
mean,
easily.
we've seen it.
They
We've seen it
set
before,
up.
but
Like, they were ready
yeah.
to go.
But again, we've seen some quick TCs before and we've gone, is that sus or anything? They just parked and started hitting the outside
Yeah.
wall. That wasn't anything going, oh, they've gone straight for the thing. They were just leveling a whole wall. So that's incredibly quick.
They were ready to go in, but like
It's also
they
a
just-
reason. Don't put your TC on the outside wall. Don't. There is a
Yeah.
chance that somebody does you like that. I mean, the bravest one we ever saw was one where somebody did a bunch of like these triangle door locks, and they put
Yeah.
TC in one of them, and everyone went, "It's not that. It's a door entry." And it wasn't. And you're like, "No way."
I
That's
remember that
wild.
one. I think I was casting that one with you, but
Possibly.
combo now going over to raid Coco Loco, as the team I think just got like finished a raid with Go Farm Bro. I think there was an attempt there, but now they're firing rockets right in. Like combo stopped the raid on English, turned around, ran over to Coco Locos, and started firing again. Like they're ready to go in again. They are speedrunning. They are aiming to eliminate every team in the game. I think that is their goal for this.
I mean, if they've got the boom, you go for it. You know, you know, the big thing we say value-wise in this, in terms of raid stuff, is time. Time is the #1 commodity that you can have in this game. The more time, the more you do with your time, the better. Materials can be farmed. Materials can be stolen and looted off people, but you are limited mostly by the time. And yeah, by hitting more people, you've got more chance of stealing a TC or taking it yourself. And yeah, they're doing a huge job here, just leveling the side of this. And yeah, Go Farm Bro, cameraman Ian spotted him on the other side. Keblin and Co, another regular there, looking to rush in. Now, have they taken any damage on that side, or a go? Okay. Okay.
Wow. We just damn. Anyways, wow. Doesn't matter. Combo's gonna keep berating with rockets as on Razor does what he can to defend. He's gonna get lasered right back as he's forced to retreat. Coco Loco's AK Calvo spawning on the roof to try and help his team, but like they're getting hit from everywhere. Tempo on the
wild.
roof there, I think, providing support for the Raiders as Ferrari does what he can.
Yeah.
And-
Oh,
Did they snipe it again?
it's there. You
They
can see that.
sniped
You can
it
see the bag.
again.
You can see the bag. No.
No way they sniped it again. No way.
I'm so triggered right now. I'm so triggered
Wow.
right now. Oh my god. Probably hear me furiously typing as I add it to my notes going, they've done it again. It's just wild to me. Wild.
I mean,
Oh,
two
dear.
times in the same event. What a team. And before anybody starts to, call them out for maybe some possible cheating, as much as it might be an option, the team is like well recognized inside the Base Invaders community. They're all very credited players who all have like big big presences in the tournament and around in the community. So I think that the cheating aspect is very unlikely,
Oh
especially
no,
with the
for
combo
sure.
team.
And we've had it
Yeah.
before where some of us in the casting team, I think probably most of us in the casting team have said someone's done a really good job, because that's what we're commentating on. We're not commentating on what the admins have to monitor and stuff. And yeah, if
Yeah.
there's ever any doubt about someone's performance, if as viewers see something, clip it, send it to our admins. If you're players and you come to the stream afterwards thinking someone's done something, clip it, screenshot it, send it to the admins. Give them a chance to help you out. But from what we're seeing, this just looks like good fortune. And honestly, fair play. Combo, they made their own fortune by being aggressive raiders. They are just going after fight after fight after fight. And for all that, though, Jokers have stayed in contention in second place with Peliat in third. They are still at the races. But here we see now,
100%. Yeah.
this base is getting hit and hit hard. Peliat are in trouble.
Oh yeah, no, this is.
If it is Peliat's base, just make sure it is, or is this Bradford's?
Yeah,
Oh, so FTP. Sorry, there's so many names over the base. Sorry, that's why. Oh, image.
Oh
T.
damn, skin blade.
Oh,
But it doesn't matter, he's gonna
Gantagill,
get
lovely.
sprayed down as well. Wow, nice little body pile up there.
Yeah.
We are 27 minutes into raid phase, and we have eliminated almost half of the teams in the tournament. I think this is the fastest pace Base Invaders we've ever seen.
I think it's the second fastest I've seen. We had one, I don't know if it was October or maybe September, we had one that was rapid and I got giddy because I was thinking, finally, it's going to be the one where we finish early because only one team left. And the second we got past the 50-minute mark, everyone slowed down. I was like, oh no, come on. It's like in the football where a team takes such a big lead early on. They're like, cool, we can rest now. And you're like, please no, I want to see the spectacular. Come on. So yeah, I think particularly with some of the big teams left, unless somebody was to take out, like I say, a Jokers or a Beliat, I think we're going to see the last 6, maybe 7, because Bratva are pretty stubborn as well. I think we're going to see them properly hunker down and block each other out.
I really hope that doesn't happen. I really hope that doesn't happen. It's definitely likely that's what's going to happen. But the raid on FTP continues from Pelejat as they try their best. We're looking at 1, 2, 3 and something with non-English characters, as well as that guy, as they continue this raid.
It's a difficult life for us casters to read Cyrillic. We try.
Yeah, we're doing our best. I might have to take up a different language at this point.
Yeah, Russian lessons might be handy. I mean, Bigfoot does get a bit of a grasp on Russian, so it's a shame Bigfoot's on holiday at the moment. So I'm hoping he's watching from Thailand, but I don't think he is. I think he's probably quite happy, We've got different ideas about what Bigfoot might be watching while he's on holiday in Thailand, but we hope he's having a nice time, leaving us on the caster desk to do the hard work.
Yeah, kicking back and relaxing.
Just bridge the gap. Paradise.
Doing what he can, man. 14 health in a base, and he's got an AK and a kit now, so he's good to go. Wow, that's the entire loot room just open. With bags, there's just this little road,
Yeah, this
all
is
the bags.
This is wide open. It's just about finding that TC. Really, they've got so much access, and we can hear the boom still going in. Yeah.
Wow.
Ian. So Bratva on the outside. Looks like their beds got hit though, unless they've hit someone else's beds and taken over the spot, perhaps. Hard to say.
Yeah. But
looking at they're all over this joint. FTP are in bits. Learn CPP are in here. Obviously, Bratva are all over it. Man on the roof goes flop. And Peliat are here too from the next door base. So keeping it spicy, keeping it contested. We're only 20 minutes away from the 1 hour mark.
Yeah, I think FTP is almost as good as gone here. But we're gonna see Learn CPP as well, just out there, Pelija, like you were saying, and FTP and Bratva are all sort of fighting over this base, obviously with FTP trying to push them out. But Learn CPP is gonna get eliminated by players. That was our 6th place team that just got eliminated by players who goes into 4th from that quick point boost. We are down to 8 teams. That is the halfway mark for teams as we're down to our last hour of raid.
Yep, 64 players left. We started with 128. And again, these events, there's a little bit of space left. So yeah, anyone who wants to take part can sign up for these monthly events in the Base Invaders Discord. The maximum, I believe, the very maximum is 200. I believe we tend to stop around about the 160 mark just for server stability. But obviously, yeah, there's still a little bit of room in there. This is mostly full for the 8-man event, especially because how intense the fighting is, how much building there's going on. We would have only probably got another 2-3 teams.
Combos
come
going
back
on
to
to
combo.
Go Farm Bro.
Yeah.
In 7th place, I don't think they care. They're just going to keep spraying them as well. I believe there's still time to sign up for the NA event. I believe signups close half an hour before tournament starts. But that doesn't matter as we focus on the raid at hand. We see Combo K there in the background as Farm Bro is desperately trying to hold their base after that quick incision. This is the top loot area for them, as they are trying to hold it down. I think I heard a large machine gun be pulled out, but that's gonna. I think we just saw 2 members get gunned down there as FTP is getting raided in the distance. Our observers are saying that he got lasered from the back here from one of the Pelishot members, possibly the one on the roof. But Mango's now running around the compound, possibly inside the base, as Freak and Nolik are trying to hold the roof. Now here comes Go Farm Bro Maxim. He's going to grab a kit and some loot off that body, as he's now going to bandage up and then run in with a team member Kevlin to hopefully try and secure the base, but he's going to be dead on arrival as Nikita beams into him. Here comes Max. It doesn't matter. Nikita destroys him. Looks at him, says, "Settle down," and puts him in the dirt. And wow,
we enjoy a good flop when people get put in their place.
Yeah. No, that was a quick little beam, but there's the rest of the combo. Stuck on the ladders. Oh,
they love that little hole they're in at the moment, but they keep getting a lot of fire in there. Like, what they need to do is have 2 people in there baiting the fire on them because they know it's a safe spot to peek from the turret, and then have somebody peek over the top. Because that's the way they're going to catch somebody out. Like, this is like almost like a kill box at this point.
Yeah.
And you can see the res going on there. Just any second somebody rushes that corner. Now, I've seen Nikita there in the background as well. Nikita's reached.
Yeah.
I think actually a couple of them have. Who's that above? There we go. Yeah. So combo are in now. Combo are in.
Yeah. Combos got roof now, which is where all their main loot is. We're gonna see Go Farm Bro Kevin spawn him, but I don't think it's gonna matter.
He dropped for the gap. He did drop for the gap.
Yeah, I think he dropped. I think you're right. But Combo Mango, like, all of Combo is in. We can hear the boom go off. C4 and rockets going off simultaneously around as they blow every door in existence off the hinges. Trying to find that TC early, maybe hopefully striking gold on the roof. Tempo now as well firing back as they try to take the roof back. It's really not going to matter as the more people that come on the roof, the more bodies just keep piling up, you know? Burgor, I think he's rocking that M249 as well, doing bonus damage against these members. His Tempo's hiding behind one door.
Yeah, it feels very close.
Yeah. And
here we go.
Members are going to be moving out, but it's not going to matter. Wow.
It's always fun when the TC goes. The Matrix style, they just drop like the plug's been pulled. Always great to see.
Absolutely destroyed, and Go Farm Bro is going to go out. Actually, that raid was quicker than the FTP one. Combo might go in a third party that. I'd actually be quite interested to see that. But
it's like FTP are still in it. They're in 7th place. They're on 50 points. They'll have finished higher than some teams. Like I say, surprisingly, Golg, because I thought they were doing quite well. Tev's had a decent base, but no compound, you know. So they're doing okay. But yeah, FTP logically are the next team to get hit, which will drop us to a last 6. There's a decent bit of a gap between Bratva, but I say again, Bratva are a stubborn team. I think more likely we could see someone before Bratva, like maybe like EXE Macro or players fall out of the wayside. But look at the side of that base.
Yeah.
There's so little space left.
They are doing what they can to defend, but most of their peaks are gone. Like, this is just, there's ladders everywhere, there's holes everywhere. They're doing what they can to hold this down, but it's just not going well for them. Wow, it has even Pelliot on the roof. That's not even FTP. Like, FTP has lost this. This is everybody else's raid now. As players are moving
They're in
as
second
well.
place for a reason, you know. They get the post-game stats are going to be wild because Pelia, I'm sure, other than one raid at most, I think they're just all PvP points. They are beaming. Oh, there you go.
Finally, FTP is going to go down to Pelliot, and we are down to our last 6 teams. Bratva in 6th, Players in 5th, EXE Macro in 4th, Jokers in 3rd, Pelliot in 2nd, and Combo in 1st. Like,
I think it's combos to lose, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Pelia were the ones to win it. But you know, they did win attack phase. They've stayed relevant the entire way through. Now they've got a raid on the belt, maybe 2. You know, they're looking all right. But I mean, just have a look at the rest of the map. Is this all the bases? So yeah, 3, 6, yeah. So there's no one down south. Just have a look down south for us, though. See what's there. So nobody's bothered to build near, say, water treatment satellite power plant, dome, hardpoint. If the hardpoint is working,
Yeah.
There's monuments down there, but people haven't really built there. They've just gone straight central between launch and sewer, for the most part, which is a bit wild. I think what we'll do, and so producers agree with me there, we're going to take a quick couple of minutes break. The stream will stay live, don't worry. You'll still be getting points towards your drop percentage-wise. We're just going to take a quick break, give ourselves a chance to hit the bathroom, grab some water, and we'll be back on with you in a matter of minutes. So stick with us, give us some feedback in chat, and we'll see you shortly.
Hello and welcome back to Rustoria Base Invaders. I'm Grifftastic, and joining me at the caster desk again is Kaz, and we are back at our halfway point here with 48 minutes left. While we were gone, I believe another one of the teams was raided, and we are down to our last 6 teams with 48 minutes left.
Yeah, so you can see Combo Company lead in the top spot, 441 points. Pelayat 417, Joker's 338. They're really our big three hopes for the win. But again, you never know in these 8-man events. You know, somebody can triumph over someone else. A bit of shenanigan style play, bit of guerrilla warfare. So any of these 6 could win the day. But looking at it, I really expect we'll lose 1, maybe 2 more teams in the remaining 45 minutes now. This is what I was coming back to from what I said earlier. We've had such an intense start, which is great. But now we get to the nitty-gritty of we're less than half the teams remaining. We can hear some upgrade repair work going on. People are really going to try and hunker down. You do get points for raid defending. You do get points for taking TCs, getting kills. And I think we're more likely to see PvP points become the prevalence now, which, based on what we saw in the attack phase, that's going to suit Pelayat most. But Combo have got a good team of fighters as well. You know, they're good raiders, but they're good fighters. So we're going to see a clash of styles where, you know, who's better, and you know, is the offense of one team better than the defense of the other, sort of thing. It's really a test of the strengths that we're going to come through, and yeah, hopefully that's some exciting footage, because the thing I'd really hate to happen, and I don't think it will, but I'd hate it to happen, is if we hit a stalemate where we get 30 minutes of people just unable to breach but unable to defend enough to keep them out the way. Just enough of a compound breach. Now, Pelayat nearly got into the compound there. Bratva a bit bold, opening the gate there.
Yeah, Pelayat has their sights set on Bratva, our 6th place team with 190 points.
Ooh, shot off the minivan.
Ooh, wow. Lasered, right into the dirt again, as Bratva is going to be doing... Oh, we're going to see rockets start to fly, as we're going to get holes in the stone compound as well.
Yeah, I wonder if the gate's going to go too. But yeah, they are punching a hole through here quite quickly.
Wow.
I'm surprised. Pelayat have been a bit
C4? Sorry, did I just see C4 getting thrown by Image T onto the ground? Alright, that's one way to use... Yeah, he's doing it now. That's one way to use the boom. He's creating landmines.
Yeah, I can see. They're trying to get rid of it so they can't raid and take it back off them, and trying to, the blast will still do some damage as well, so it keeps them at bay. It's similar to what we used to see before they got banned, the F1 grenades. And again, the perfect person in the chat today was Kaylee, because when Kaylee used to play these events regularly, and she won quite a few of them with her team, she'll admit she wasn't one of the best shooters, but organising the team, keeping them on track.
Yeah.
I remember one bit of footage that was me, and I can't remember who it was with me, but we were stuck watching them. Might have been Cubby. We were stuck watching her in the woodlands, very reminiscent like World War II, snow and trees and stuff. Just grenade after grenade after grenade, just being spam bombed, bounced into their path, so they couldn't push up. They were just stuck at a distance because it was permanently an explosion in front of them. And we'd never seen the tactic before. We'd seen people throw grenades, but never that much in just I'm going to bounce 100 grenades, and then by the time I'm done my 100, someone else has crafted 100 and can take over, and just rotating that. And so it was a good 10-15 minutes of just every 3 seconds a grenade. And it was horrible, but it was effective, and yeah, it was so horrible that we banned it, so it was entertaining.
Yeah. And, ooh, a counter raid on Pelayat. They were forced to abandon. Double counter raid for both players and Combo. You can see players on the hill there, as Pelayat is the next focus for this attack, as we can see Combo.
I wonder who hit first, because it makes sense for Combo to hit them because of the fact of, Pelayat are the 2nd place team, the closest people to them. And if it goes to PvP warfare, Pelayat might close the gap. But, wow. Players... Hang on. Bratva coming. Bratva coming in a distance as well.
Wow. Everybody's decided that Pelayat is our next target.
Yeah, I don't remember that. People might say teaming. It's like, Bratva tried to walk in the open and Bugle went, nah. Just unloaded an entire clip.
Bugle went, nah, man, it's time to go, and now everybody is starting to converge on players. Not players, Pelayat. I'm wondering if maybe one of the other teams, such as EXE Macro, who we haven't seen on this rig yet, might take advantage of this and go just try and drill into somebody's base. But it doesn't matter. Pelly is going to get eliminated by Combo, our third TC snipe.
I can't believe it.
There's no way. There's no way. 3 TC snipes in one tournament.
Oh god, how how do you get 3 TC snipes in an event? Like, it's just so fucking wild. Look at the distance, Griff. Look at the distance.
Long snipe from here. Dude, these guys went to college level math course so they could shoot rockets at a base. Like, what is this?
I could understand the accusations of cheating and stuff, or X-ray vision, ESP, and because these guys just hit. But again, if you're at this point, you're gonna hit that side. You know, the angles are correct. It's not like they've. Yeah, TC's on the outside, as our producer said. You know, it just makes sense that you shoot there, and yeah, we are down now to 5 teams. I did say I think someone would go before Bratva, and lo and behold,
Jokers, EXE Macro, like I said before, now going to raid Jokers, but we see Point on the massive flank from behind, running up the beach. 59 HP.
Has he got anything?
Oh wow, is he just dead naked? He is dead naked. Going for loot. As he goes on the greatest flank of all time.
I mean, there was one of the casts we did that was it might have been Jameson's first or second cast. Oh, there you go, kitted up. But we had a sound issue, so Bigfoot and Jameson, you could hear them talking, but you couldn't hear the game audio, and we just silently watched a player with a small pistol sneak up on 2 guys who were AK dominating a heli drop. And he comes up behind him and just cracks them both out in the full kits. He's like, cheers, lads. It's like incredible. It's like, it's such a nice play. I'm just hoping,
oh my God,
hoping beyond hoping that Point here has got some balls on him and can quietly sneak up and get some play off here, because even 1 kill.
Oh, 39. Oh, 11 health is what he's going to do down to. EXE Macro is like, Point is
that person who his girlfriend says, there's a wasp nest in the garden. He's gone, I can take care of that. And he hits it once and shits it and runs. He's just gone. I've booked it. Like, I've made a noise and everyone's coming. I'm leaving. So we'll Point try again.
He's not leaving. He's going back in for
someone is to his right.
Round. PSD info.
He's not
down to 5 health.
He medied it perfectly at the right time to counter the fact
of that.
Bet
Diego.
Yeah.
Right
all that.
Just that, and he's dead, and yeah, no, he's gone. You know, he tried his best. I'll give that to him.
Dear.
Yeah. So let's see where everybody is.
5 teams. Yeah.
Players are chilling in their base, not actually doing anything. As you do. Oh, we actually see a couple of them out there on the left, possibly moving out. Over here we see Bratva, the Bratva base. Again, just chilling.
I like chilling. It though. I particularly like those little corner units you've got in. Obviously, it's a hexagon style. You've got the 6 little corner peaks to it. I think that's really
most
cool.
of Combo isn't in the base. We could be seeing something here. One member of Combo is still in the base.
I guarantee Combo's inside is entirely honeycombed. It's going to be something mega.
Yeah. Yo.
However,
Combo is getting ready to raid again.
Are they going to? Don't know. Right. Get us a high going point here, Ian.
5 teams left. They are going to. Oh, they're going for macro. I think, not players. And I think players are going for macro as well.
Well, the thing is, the beauty is, Bugle's hiding behind that rock. Bugle's seeing them. Oh, and spotted someone else.
That's who they're shooting at? Really? That long range?
So, yeah, they're shooting the rest of the players. So, there you go. Bugle, the fake Bugle, has put down the bed walls. They're going to put a bed down into raid. That's what it is. And he's getting another one down.
This is another raid. 40 minutes left in 5 teams. I'm getting excited.
Bugle
Bugor is lasering from here.
The man is cracked.
This guy mastered
There come the
the
rockets.
recoil, and there's the first rocket going into the side of the base. This is
Okay.
unnecessarily risky, and I love it.
Now,
Like, Combo should be being base bitch right now.
The
But
bookmakers are not taking any bets on them TC sniping because this has been done so many times. You'd presume you wouldn't have put TC this side because it's the hillside. That's just asking for trouble because they can roof hit you as well. So, yeah, and say as producer Ian says, last one was hillside. It shouldn't have been, but it was. So here's hoping EXE Macro haven't been as dumb. But
and they're now
you never know. It's
coming
Rust.
to
It's Rust.
defend. Yeah. EXE Macro now on top of the base. I'm hearing C4 starting to
C4
go
on
off
the
as well.
walls.
They're hitting the
Yep.
compound. We're gonna see the first door. I would have been so pissed off if that had been TC, but that's not what we're gonna see at all. We're just gonna see more doors into those hallways as more and more rockets are gonna
There
go
goes Matcha.
flying into the base. Matcha tried his best.
That's something I do. Be like, my mate's climbing the ladder into their base. Rocket my own guy. Nice.
37 minutes on the
Oh,
clock.
man.
More and more of the base getting destroyed. I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
I think Kaz and I are both gonna collectively lose our sanity if we get another TC snipe like this.
I really don't see it. However, one of the combo members did get onto the roof, so fair play for that. EXE Macro are back trying to defend. Is that Pops on the backside for combo? Sorry, just outside on the right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. Has he got a ladder on the wall or something? How did he get in?
He's trying to ladder. He's looking for
Okay, so they're
somebody
running back
to
around to the
get in, I
breach.
think.
Yeah, no, they're going to the breach again now. Match is in the breach. Here comes Pops as well. But Daniel Lockie's up high.
Yeah.
C4 on the doors. There you go. Players are pushing up the compound as well. There's players behind us.
Yep, and they're
Someone's
ready
pushing
to
the breach.
go. Combo.
No, it's just more combos.
is gonna
Nikita, there you
be
go.
Taking over. Yep, Nikita's there. There's Pops now. They're moving into the base.
This is definitely not where Macro wants to be right now. In third place, but they're getting raided by Combo, who is over 100 points in the lead over Joker right now.
Like Combo doesn't need to be doing this. Combo is doing this for shits and giggles. They don't need to be doing this at all. They're doing this for fun.
You say that though, but like if Jokers are left unopposed, Jokers have got enough time to close that gap. There is 100 points so in it, but if Jokers are given a free reign, I mean, what are Combo going to do? They'd be bored otherwise. Somebody needs to raid Combo to keep Combo away, but given that Combo were the best PvP team left, Peliat were the other one, Combo are going to win out on that, so really someone needs Combo to raid so they can go and counter-raid Combo while they're out. That's
And
the
they
strat.
need to be
And
fast.
if I'm Bratva, that's the play I'm making, because Bratva then will stay in last place. Bratva's that far behind. If Bratva take a TC, Bratva aren't even jumping up a place over players. If they take Combo out, they're still last. They're fourth, but they're last.
Well, there's
So,
C4 getting placed everywhere now, all over the admin calendar walls.
Has he gone through the middle of it?
Oh.
No, it's definitely got
Strange
underneath.
strategies here
Yeah,
coming
he hasn't
from
come top down. It's underneath. There must be like a jump up point in there underneath.
35 minutes left. 5 teams remaining. So you're
Blowing
going to
out
see
the
them
corners.
drilling in. There's just some C4 still laying. Oh, man, halfway through a door. Well, well he
Sign
tried.
of a good night out, that is. I found you off over the door. Well, oh. Oh,
Oh, damn.
EXE Macro. Oh, who's here? Jokers. Is it Jokers? Graphics Ultra?
That is Graphic Ultra.
No, he's a while away actually. Yeah. Matches at base. Who was it? Are we sure it wasn't just maybe somebody overshot a rocket then from Combo? Maybe hit us on the back wall.
Yeah. Wow. I'm still amazed that they're like the rocket trajectory, like how they're aiming this is insane. As more and more rockets fly into the base, as we look over, maybe, and like I said before, if this is another TC snipe, you and I are both going to collectively lose our shits. But
I might just go. It's like half an hour left. Like, Griffin can handle the stream. It's fine.
yeah, I'll be alright. I'll be alright.
Yeah.
As more and more rockets fly into the base. Man, I'm at a loss for words. Like, Combo's just been dominating this entire tournament. Oh, someone has gone in. It doesn't look like they made much
They haven't done a lot, but they
progress.
got in there.
Possibly tried to maybe get on the roof, but EXE Macro trying to hold it down as they're being sprayed at by that M249. Whoever's got it is just lasering. I think it's Bugor. As 3 combo members now spawning back at base as one joke. Oh, multiple jokers there. This will be a raid at Joker, or not at Joker, at oh, raid at players by Bradva. Down here at the combo base, yeah, Joker's ready to go. And I think they're gonna have to call their team back to their base here in a moment to hopefully get ready. As we can see Matcha now exiting the compound, trying to go for that wide flank around maybe to end this raid sort of before it starts.
I think Combo can defend 2-man. I think, honestly, Combo 2-man defense, they're all over this.
Yeah.
Matcha and K.
Yeah, I think they got it. I think with more of that rocket shit that they're pulling at all the other bases, they'll just nail those beds and it'll be over.
I think they're going to do a... Is he coming in? I was going to say,
Oh.
Matcha on the flank. Matcha might just solo this.
Matcha.
Oh, hang on, someone's there. Ooh, surely he's on the flank.
That's a macro member.
He is. Yeah.
Oh, another combo member. It looks like they're going to meet up and destroy the
Yeah, I think they go for a
platforms.
big flank.
Who's
No, the
gonna
one who saw was EXE macro.
They're gonna walk right past it, and
this is a
on them
big
as well.
flank, big flank.
This is what they need. I think they're gonna have to take out RPD though.
Yeah, that's the thing that's going to give them away if they get spotted by RPD.
Yeah, that's really like they can't afford to be spotted by RPD right now. They're implementing, of course, the run crouch strategy in order to get the maximum speed while being silent. Nikita's meeting up as well.
There you go. There we go.
Oh, they're ready to go. I keep moving
Here
forward.
we go.
Oh, he's gonna go down to really low health as Matcha is gonna move up. Jokers has now realized that they are surrounded, but Matcha's gonna go down. RPD, good spray.
But Bugor in the field, Mango in the field, Fax in the field, Pops back at base. Combo have not taken this lightly. They have just pulled in everybody. Who's left? So yeah, you got Russian name there that I cannot pronounce. He's making a flank. RPD was the one they had to beat and
he used Matcha as a distraction, and he's going to be lasering members down. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Too many AKs being fired at
However,
him.
Mango is approaching the wall. Mango is approaching the wall on the left-hand side here.
This is what they need. Mango. He's up, and now he's up and he's spraying at other people but he's gonna shoot one down. This is what they need. Fax on the other side as well, coming up for another flank. They are slowly surrounding and taking down Joker. Fax is gonna get sprayed at. Oh my god. Point is gonna go down to 14 health from Bugor.
Yeah, Bugor's taking it. RPD's pushing Bugor though. Let's follow that. Use the shift key. You can find it.
Oh, he's going to go down. We're going to lose position of that M249 from RPD. Jokers somehow managed to survive most of that as Fax was also moving
Jokers
in. Matcha
not
now respawning.
PvP team. However, Fax is in the hen house. He's got the beds.
Oh, Matcha. So close as more of their teams start to respawn in. Mango in the distance there with 53 health, possibly a fresh spawn, trying to get a kit. Yeah, full naked. They're gonna play with him a little bit. They're gonna. Oh, pops! Ah, damn. Fax again, spraying from another platform. Like they are doing what they can. Matcha as well going in, possibly trying to get some loot from the other member there. As K is also spawning in now to move else. Like they have started to counter this raid as we go over. They've abandoned the EXE macro raid, unfortunately, and now they go over to players who's still being raided by Bratva. And I think Bratva has tried their best here, but they're starting to fail. They haven't gotten in the compound. They just keep rocketing.
just a quick one as well for the chat. They're asking about the drops. Is it 3 hours per drop, and then or 3 hours, then 6, then 9, then 12? So it's done
actually,
in 3 hour intervals. It's done in 3 hour intervals. So everything is accumulative. So for the first 3 hours, we'll earn you the sleeping bag. The next 3 hours, which will be 6 hours total, will earn you the semi-automatic pistol. The 9-hour mark will earn you the large box, and the 12-hour mark is the ultimate reward of the AK.
Yeah, I already got all the drops. I'm not gonna lie to you, Kaz. I had my PC running all night.
See, I did all the rivals drops, but I didn't realize there were Christmas drops coming. So yeah, but no, the Christmas drops are counting for this though. I'm getting my Christmas drops off checking the stream, obviously from the mod view. So they are counting. I can prove it. And yeah, we've also got this stream.
The combo has basically killed this raid, but EXE Macro now moving in could be another attempt at raiding combo.
Yeah, I mean, Jokers are about at the 400-point mark, and they're nearly 100 point ahead of players in third place, but they're over 100 points behind Combo in first. So great work from Combo to defend. You can see, obviously, finally push Jokers away, but yeah, is it in the last attempt? 27 minutes gone, you know, but to go, sorry.
Yeah.
So I don't think it will be. I think there's more to come from the approach, and here's EXE Macro thinking they might do the same.
So they are setting up to put a hole into the combo compound. We are going to see Russian name spawning in from the combo team, possibly to try and defend. Maybe they saw some of the EXE members and just sent a member back to, you know, make sure this wasn't going to get out of hand. But this is slowly starting to become a merge raid. As who are they firing at? Maybe just another spawn in, but 4 of them turned around and all collectively turned that man to very small bits. They're going to be needing to clean up those remains with a snow shovel, but sure, it's fine. Combo matcha here as we move up. It looks like they've successfully taken out Jokers. I'm not seeing a single member. Yeah, Jokers platforms were bombed. They're going to have to run back to base, depot the stuff, and then defend from EXE Macros. We see R2 Bet is inside the compound going up. Looks like he's maybe trying to get the jump on Fax and Russian name, but Bugor's just opened the door. Oh, he's taken the Scrappy.
Thief.
He's heisted the Scrappy away as they're now spraying back at it. 56 health. He's gonna fly it over to Dome. Oh. He's gonna barely miss Dome as he swings back around. Sprayed it. Did Mango hit that? Wow. Mango quick spray destroyed the pilot. And nosedive into the earth. I think that's going to be the end of that mini. But EXE Macro now, we can see that deployable's coming up. Combo has now noticed them and is getting ready to counter it.
I have missed seeing some helicopter drama. We don't see as many plays these days with the choppers, and it's a shame because, especially now we're down to 1 turret, like I really want Scrappy roof raids to come back. It's a strat that's been missed. Get some high ground on it.
Macro is not doing well so far in this early setup for raid. We've already seen 3 members get absolutely beamed. Fax is spraying from the roof and is hitting almost all of his shots. Like, this is just... It's not going well for EXE right now.
No, it's not. I think of all the teams left, I'd say, personally, I think EXE are the weakest of the 5 remaining. Which, you know, is not to do them a disservice. They're obviously in the final 5. They've got 24 minutes to go. They're not a bad team. It's just, I think, of the 5, Ratfer have got more tournament experience in my mind. Jokers are clearly far more competitive skill-wise with Combo. But I think Combo are the team to beat, obviously. I think they just have the better setup for raiding and PvP. And, yeah, you never know, though. Obviously, again, we don't... There's no teaming, but teams can jointly raid someone. And I think maybe the way to get rid of Combo is teams jointly raid. The problem is, with such a gap... Ooh, Mango still lives, though.
Mango's going to walk off. He's going to get the spray off. Oh, PSD info is going to survive.
Hang on. Bugor and K.
But here's Bugor and K now on the flank. And Mango as well. He looks like he's just spawned in, probably grabbing a kit from one of these boxes. I think they're ready to destroy the bed platform and get... EXE
Bugor's pushing
off their base.
This is EXE's beds, though, so Combo are pushing in now on the back of them.
Combo,
Bugor showing the way.
Mango,
Is Mango
and
going to try to
Bugor
find
is
a
going
gun?
in. He is. He's
Yeah,
going to be
just gonna
looting
say.
bodies. Bugor is going to get shots fired
Actually,
at
yeah,
him. He's going to go
it's
down.
confusing. They've got 2 sets of bed platforms.
Apparently, those are Combo's beds. Yeah.
So I've got that wrong. Sorry. Yeah, those combos beds about there, and then it's EXE macros. That's
Oh,
wild.
they've taken the bed platforms. That's
Well,
wow.
they've taken one. Yes, they've got a bed spawn in front of a bed spawn.
That's a combo. That's a combo bed spawn. Yeah, and Fax is just going to start drilling through the beds.
Not sure
I think
if that's the
I
most
think he's just
efficient.
M2. I think he's just M249ing.
I mean, if you've got it, why not? There you go.
Hmm.
Rocket done.
Just the rocket. Hmm. But wow, another raid successfully defended by Combo, prevented really. But EXE Marco, I'm seeing some players members around the EXE Marco's
Yeah, I
base.
think EXE are
Macro,
getting hit on the
sorry.
back end.
Yeah. I think our next raid here might be
pushing
against
in.
Macro, as I
Yep.
think Combo has picked up on this as well and might be headed in. We're going to see Diego there, setting up some backwards covers so he doesn't get lasered from the other team. But Bratva, sorry, as well. I think they've given up. I think they were raiding, right? I think they were raiding somebody or
Yeah.
getting raided, but I think
Well,
they've given up on that and have come to hit
Yeah.
Combo.
Well, they've pulled enough points now that Bratva have pulled themselves into the point where they are, clearly in 5th place rather
Yeah,
than being
yeah, I
behind
don't
some
think.
teams, which is good.
Yeah,
But
I don't
again,
think they're winning this one, but I don't think it matters.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it would really need it to be a case of Bratva takes somebody out.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, Jokers and Combo have both got to be eliminated. Bratva could close the gap if it's players Macro and Bratva. But that would need them maybe say, players to, Macro take out Combo and players take so Bratva take out Jokers and players are in the mix. It gets complicated. It's 5 teams. Somebody's going to be playing third wheel.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're going to let it slide. So unless Bratva are the ones coming third wheel and maybe steal a TC, you say, Combo's getting team raided and it just sucks to be Combo. But even then, Combo are good enough that, I reckon they could 8v16.
Absolutely.
It gets a bit sweaty. I mean, obviously, we used to run, I don't know if we still have it in our rotation pool, but we used to run a few 12-man events once in a while.
I remember
and
those, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
those...
you look at Twitch Rivals and how big Deathwing's KDA was. He got, I think it was like 3.4 was his KDA for the event. He had fewer than 100 deaths and had over 300 kills, which is wild.
Yeah.
And, just unfortunate not to win it. Blueprint slot were incredible at the end. But... Yeah, he was a 12-man team, and they had 3 teams raid them, so it became 12 on 36. But with 48 people raiding and sort of fighting in such close proximity with Boo and the shooting and turrets, the FPS and the game production, it just all slowed down. So everyone was getting like 20 FPS, and it was like all of the reaction and skills of the shooting goes out the window because suddenly your advantage was having that combination of latency and natural reaction. If the game's slowing down on you, you can't use your natural reaction to pop off, and so they got wiped out. It was just really unfortunate, but it's one of the reasons why we don't really go for bigger than the 8-mans, just because it can get a bit sweaty for the computers. I mean, again, we come back to what was said in the chat earlier. These days, a good CPU is handling this game well. It has been slightly tweaked for better optimization, share a bit more of the load on CPU rather than GPU. But again, it still is quite an intensive game. You need a good setup, and especially if as well with the amount of players who are good at stream, you've got to have the best of the best kit to make this run real smoothly. So
and most
we can
of
do
the
bits
big
to help.
rush streamers at this point, they have to resort to running 2 computers, one for the stream and one for the game, just so they can maintain that good 100 frames while they're still playing.
Yeah, now we're watching EXE Macro though up the cliff, just having a few pops, and again also a combo coming in from behind them.
Yep.
Bugle's found them.
Ooh.
Bugle gets Mango down.
Bugle
shoots while Mango's down. Nikita. Yeah, Dago and Danielok have
Bugle
shut themselves in.
Vigo's here to make sure EXE just doesn't have fun. Vigo's here to just to make sure that they win here. As
I mean,
Danny
18
Luck
minutes.
here.
Do we think Combo can break the 600 point mark? It's been a little while since we've seen it done.
I hope so. I hope so. You know, they're only 50 points off. I think if they're able to commit to a raid or a good raid defense, they've got a shot here. R2 bet Danny Luck, I guess. As Fax as well goes down to really low health. Players below them.
Oh, there you go. And he had an M2,
Ooh,
I think, didn't
Bugor.
he? Bugor's got him. Nikita is down. He's got to res him. Got to be careful, though, because Dago's here.
Oh, there's Diego. Oh, he's going to go down anyways.
Crispy.
Yeah.
Now, Pops needs to keep an eye out because Nevermind's in the distance. How close is Nevermind, Ian? Can we just have a bit of a height?
Oh, Pop's going to go down.
Well, it's just only over there, though. So who's on the left, then?
There.
Someone's on the left here. Is that...
Oh, it's players.
Oh, yeah, it is players. Yeah, no, it is a players player. And there's another one from EXE Macro somewhere in here, too. There you go. There you go. Back. Must have a bag up here. But no, it's Sakoyomi Dream.
Yeah. Sakoyomi Dream, as you were saying, but he's
going to
have
left
the
flank.
M249.
Here comes the left flank from
Nikita's
Nikita.
going to be making around him, and I think he's gone. Yeah. I think he's dead. Ooh. Quick spray from another player's member there from, again, a language not written in English.
Outrageous.
Yeah. 100 health now going in. Doing what he can, but remember, Bugor is still up. He's placing walls and healing up to possibly take this guy down. Oh, he might be out of heals. He's not healing.
Well, there we go. Here we go.
It's not going to matter. He's gonna start off. He's gonna hit the first couple shots. Oh, rocket PvP. Bugor's gonna be able to get some healing off. As he's waiting, he's got the AK. It's players just rocket PvPing at this point. He's gonna move in. Oh, 30 health. I think if Bugor had a little bit more health, I think he would have won there. But looks like we won't.
If Bugor had a little more health, he would have been aggressive there. He would have played that inside wall.
Yeah.
But you know, it is what it is. And honestly, it might have been better for him to do what he did because just buy some time, keep a player out of the way, because he knew he hadn't got much on him. It wasn't worth, you know, getting upset about the kit.
This is a raid on players' base, and they're going in now.
They've had to repair with stone. No,
they're out of materials. This is going to be much easier to raid now as they're going up to the stone to get on the roof.
Yeah, if Bratva take this,
Ash.
Bratva go up to 288, which is not enough to jump a place. But hey, it'll at least have players out of the way.
It's true. We're gonna 5 teams left, 15 minutes and 30 seconds remaining.
Yep, last 15. So do let us know in chat who you think will win this one. Kaz's vote is for Combo. Griffin, who do you think's the win?
I think Combo's got this on lock just with how they've defended so far.
Yeah, just Boom's taken out. There goes Jenny
through. Yep, and wow, they're not playing around this time. You know, they're here to blow up the base. They're gonna take TC, and no one's gonna stop them. I think is really what their mindset is right now. Is they're drilling through the base right now, straight down. As trying to open up all the access they can to the base.
There's a few half walls, but nothing too major. He gets to be pushed down further.
Yeah. Really, I think they're just trying to open up a really big opening in the base so they can, you know, get to as many different points as they can. You know, but we are going to hear a lot of AK fire coming from their roof as they continue to drill coming down here. This just looks like a garage door maze, possibly hiding something.
I like the fact that they've got the rad doors though. Raid against disorder. Rise against disorder. Still won the charity skins. And the old trust in Rustors as well, so it's always good to see a bit of throwback. Now, where's this TC at? That's the big question. Bratva have pushed in super deep here.
Yeah, no, they are in the base now. There is not much that the other team can do. I think this is players that they're raiding, right?
Yep. Yeah, Bratva are right deep in us. Fake Bugle is up top. Again, players are another. It looks like players are another R2 bet team. So I don't know so whether they were just like a 16-man squad or something. But yeah, The R2 bet team are out. Players are still in. They've all got the tags. R2 bet. So yeah, they've outlasted their comrades at least. But they are struggling here because honestly, we can see spawn players down below. They need to blow a bit deeper.
Yeah.
But the repair work in stone, they're clearly out of mats.
Yeah, this is gonna
That
be
was
rough.
a bit of a whiff jump, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wonder, is there anything left for players to push really? If Bratva sit the high ground properly and just poke in with the rockets, splash their way through, is that just game? Let's just have a quick look outside again.
So far, Bratva so far has really taken control of this raid. We are going to see Joker's
I mean, Wide and
there
Ash,
as well.
yeah, players, there's only a couple left from Bratva, really. Players have sent Ash and Wide outside, flanked, and it seems like they might have cleaned up. So, unless enemy can do something inside, I think that might be GG on that raid. Which, again, you know, fair play to players.
This is why that Bratva had to leave. Combo is now on them. It's just Matra. It's not combo.
Oh, so he's gone for the Moors approach then. He's just gone for the solo raider.
Yeah.
Absolute rat.
And you know what?
It seems to have worked rather well in his favor.
Yeah, no, I retract my statement. It's not the Moors play because it's actually worked. I'll be getting a very snarky DM soon.
That's nice. Yeah, Mars is not going to be.
The Ian said, bold to assume he's watching. He better be watching. But this is what we say. We expect our players to show loyalty. You horrible sods. Now, Matcha is all over this, though. There is C4 on the doors.
Doors are open as well, which is yet another issue.
Again, airlock, though. To be fair, as much as it was an issue, like he's keeping people out, it's still up to blow the door to get through. So I think as long as the door's serving its purpose of obstructing, I don't hate that too much that it's open.
How has he done this? You know, how has Matcha been able? Oh, as I say, yeah, of course. As I say, you know, catch his curse. My bad.
How has he done this? It turns out he hasn't. Oh, hang on. Is EXE macro there on Bratva?
It does look like it. Members are now moving in.
The counter raids come in. The counter raids come in at the perfect time, just as Ian was about to depart on the camera. So they are now following up on the excellent work done by Combo.
Yeah.
If they get this, they will jump into third place over.
Oh, quick little downward spray from there.
Ooh.
The Bratville member here coming in as well.
And he's dropped. There you go. He's dropped. There you go. Is he? Oh boy, just. Oh no, he hasn't died yet.
Oh, and he's gone. One more member.
Honestly, surprised me with that last kill. Really surprised me with that last kill.
He's still. There's a chance.
Is that a Manta? Yeah, it is. So you're saying there's a chance?
He's trying. There's a chance. I got faith in him.
That's good.
I think. Yeah, well, that's nice of you.
That's my cynicism. You get to your 30s and you become cynical. Don't worry.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, another thing to look forward to.
There he is, cameraman's found it.
He's gonna keep going. No, this just drops. He's just he's good. He doesn't need it. He's too good for it.
He's so good at Rust. He doesn't need to blow up the opposition. He can just win by being here.
Oh, that is a good. Wait, I think it's just been dropped, but we could be wrong. It could be Radio C4, like our observers pointing out.
I did enjoy when they first brought in the Radio C4. I caught just the edge of it, where somebody did a mini copter drive-by where they dropped C4 and radio bombed it off the roof of someone, just to see if it'd work. But it was beautiful because they just basically did a flyby and just tunneled out the middle of someone's base. And they DM'd me afterwards and went, I hope you caught it, because it was fun.
Okay, here we go. It looks like he might be finally scoring off against Image
T. Can he make him T-pose? Don't go inside.
There he is. 59 health there on the side. Oh no, he looked away for a moment. Oh my god, he's gonna go down. Wow, that's gotta hurt. He lost to a...
I think the better response is he fucked it.
Yeah. He lost to a naked with an AK. That man had no armor on. Wow, that's gotta sting.
So back on the players' base.
Are Rothva and Jokers are now rating players with 8 minutes and 30 seconds left. Now this looks like this might go somewhere, you know, with a combined force on a already, you know, destroyed base with multiple different teams now hitting it. This could go in their favor. We could actually see us drop down to 4 teams.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'd be very surprised if we didn't drop down to 4 teams, given what's gone on.
Yeah.
I don't see it going below 4 teams, and I think out of the more players is the weakest in terms of base. In terms of actual capability of fighting, I do think EXE Macro are the weakest of the 5 remaining.
Yeah.
Just by virtue of, say, they lack a little bit of experience Bratva has just to be stubborn. And again, you see it in sports. There's always a team that technically might not be as good as the rest, but they're stubborn. They've got a solid defense. They are just resolute. And I think Bratva's that team. And in contrast, like say, you know, this base is wide open, partly stone. It's been hurt, and it just depends how many people can get here successfully. You know, people are running low on bullets. They're running low on boom.
Yeah, I think players just keeps getting hit, you know. But over here at the EXE macro pace, players is actually Iua, I believe, fired a rocket here, or C4 or something to trigger a red circle.
I mean, so the red circle has disappeared. Ooh, Lua.
I'm wondering if this was maybe a play to get EXE macro.
He's going from behind. Beautiful. That was amazing, because at first we thought that was a shit shot from the jump through the gate, and he was laughing probably, and then somebody walked behind him and slapped him.
I'm wondering if that was maybe a play by players to get EXE macro to back off of their base, maybe to give them swing. But we do see a lot of combo members in the distance off to our left here, as well as EXE macro now taking a car.
They've got the wagon out. They've got the wagon, but we are in that last 6.5 minutes to go. And I say
that is just the base.
So
on my part. Yeah, they're just chilling at this point. They don't really have to do anything.
Yeah, for sure.
572 points. When they may as well just sit in their base, have some fun.
Well, they're sitting on the base. They're clearly fighting somebody, and so there we go. Ash has just died.
Yeah.
He's trying to blow something in the bottom corner. Has he blown actually anything off? Oh, he's taken the door. Fucking hell.
Nice.
He's taken
2 doors.
Did he go higher? Did he go higher, Ian?
2 doors.
As we take the camera to escape. 3 doors.
3 doors. 3 doors.
3 doors.
3 doors.
So he's taking 3 single doors.
And some open doors.
Disgusting.
3 doors. Yeah, I know, that's pretty
Combo
good.
should be ashamed. Take the title off him. That's it.
Oh, damn.
That's world.
That crackdown.
There's no mercy.
Oh no, Mango.
Did he fall through the gap by accident, or is it a jump down? Because
no, he closed the door on himself.
Yeah, I was gonna say the speed at which he fell. It's like that didn't seem like it was deliberate. Oh, that was deliberate, and that's a great wall.
Yeah, good wall.
Matra and Pop
from the mountain.
Yeah, he's getting shot from the side, and Matra and Pops have pushed up that side now. So Matra and Pops are going to engage with them.
5 minutes left on our raid phase. 5 teams left. With a combo again sitting comfortably about 130 points in the lead. Players, Jokers in second with 430. Players in third with 400. EXE Macro with 365 in fourth, and Bratva with 300.
Still 24 off the 600 mark though. I wonder if maybe Combo will get a bit bored and maybe. I mean, they've got 4 minutes to go. I'd be thinking send someone to take Bradley. Take Bradley, get yourself a few extra points, just push your way up.
Take Bradley, just for funsies, you know?
Well, it's 15 points, you know, they're 21 points off it now, they can get 6 kills in 4 minutes. Take Bradley with 1 person, have the other 7 out there depending on PvPing, and there's your 600 points, and, you know, it's a bit silly, and maybe it's not worth it, but how many teams break the 600 point mark in Base Invaders? Not that many, you know, we've seen some of the best teams struggle to do it, so...
Yeah.
You know, to have that under your belt, you know, it's a feather in the cap. It's nothing too major for the grand scheme of things, but it is one of those boasting points to say, look, you know, We put in a big effort. We passed the 600 point mark, but maybe they'll get it without the Bradley.
Yeah, 581. They did go up a bit, but there is a man in here throwing C4 on the doors.
It's
Who
always
is
a man
it?
throwing
Where
C4.
is he?
Has he gone up there?
He's up.
Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
oh. There it goes. Boom going off. There he is. Players.
Oh, it's Santa.
Oh, I see.
Tsukuyomi Dream. He's dressed as Santa. It looks like he's saying, has he got this?
And
Which rocket launcher is that? I can't tell. I should know. Is it the Blueprint one?
Appar-
I don't know. Actually, it's
that
Blueprint got
that
one?
is,
I don't know.
I believe that's the Twitch Rivals 4 launcher, but I could be wrong. The
It's an easy way to
one.
check. I say I did literally just check my inventory because it
Yep.
is wild. But
No, that's actually not the Rivals launcher. That's a different Galaxy one. Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's check him out. Oh, and the launcher's off his back. Oh, and there's C4.
oh, that's a shame. Yeah, because I don't recognize it. I was like, is it one I do have or not?
Yeah. 2 minutes 25 seconds remaining at the EXE Marco base or macro base. Sorry, I keep getting it mixed up.
It's a hard life.
Yeah. It's just one of those days. But ooh, we're gonna see combo members moving in. Combo Bugor, Mango, and K now all around the base. Maybe they're just here to mess around. They're 3 points away from 600. That's 3 kills. Maybe they're just here to clean up. Maybe get this. Oh, never mind. They're gonna get sprayed down by Boba.
Yeah, for sure. The launcher, by the way, was a Spanish one. It's a Rocha launcher, 444. So it must have been on the store a little while ago that I missed it, perhaps. But yeah, it's a nice one. So I don't know whether it was a drop or a paid one, but it's a good quality one. Just haven't seen it before. But
Yeah.
so the last 90 seconds coming up. Combo are 1 point off that 600 mark, so they'll be very happy with that. They should pass that 600 total and get themselves into that elite club.
Oh, there's Bugor there spraying down, and I think Bugor got the final last long range kill from there. And
well, they've loved that hill all
600
game,
points.
really. So you know, no surprises back up there.
Oh,
it seems like quite. I wonder.
Spray back, but
A lot of them have started dressing like Santa. Yeah, a lot of them started dressing like Santa.
Yeah.
I wonder if maybe the admins have turned something on for like the last 5 minutes of the event, where all your kits turn into Santa stuff.
That'd be
Or
cool.
maybe players. Or maybe players have just been having a bit of fun for the last few minutes. But 47 seconds to go. Combo pretty much set to be the winners.
Yeah.
Everyone's over
gotta make
300 points.
Yeah. Somebody's got to make some super desperate play in order to eliminate Combo at this point, but I don't think it's going to matter. 30 seconds left on the board as Combo, I think, has secured and taken number 1. I think that's going to be an easy win for them, as I think they took out most of this lobby. I think they killed almost every team. With Jokers in second with 443, Players in third, 433, EXE Macro with 378 in fourth, and Bratva in fifth with 306 points. 5 seconds left in the raid period, as it's not going to matter. We're going to hear boom go off, and that is going to be GG's all around to all the teams.
That was a fun little event, and I'm glad to say, obviously, I know Combo broke the 600 point mark. I'm really pleased with that. I'm also really glad that when I called it after we had our break and said, I don't want it to be a slow final half of the raid phase, I'm glad they kept at it and kept pushing these points, because these teams, they could have slacked off. They would have finished on, the top team would have been 400, everyone else would have been like, high 300s, low 300, whatever. They've really pushed at it and carried on fighting. You can see there, look at the consistency of the points through that team. Nikita, Pops, Bugor, all big kill scores. Matcha, K, Fax, not doing too badly. You got Builder on the team as well. So there's a broad range of kills there. The KDA is strong. The raids, 6 raids and a defense. It's obvious why they won. They were just so proactive as our first place team.
321 total kills. That's half their score that came from kills. 100 and some deaths. But Jokers are going to have... we're going 190 deaths. Joker's gonna have 2 raids completed and 2 raids defended, with some pretty stable numbers across the board as well. Obviously, something in some other language with 59 points, Graphic Ultra with 53, Spyro with 52, Point with 47, Kazakh Machine Gunner with 42, RPD 35. I keep moving forward. Got 29, and Cubanov. I don't think I saw them at all that game. I'm wondering if maybe that's a disconnected team member.
Yeah, could have been because they. So it's fair play, Jokers. But looks of it, they played with a 7 then in an 8-man team, so that's not bad to finish second. And again, I'm surprised actually that given RPD's impact at certain points, I'm surprised RPD didn't have a higher kill score. But again, it's a very, very strong score and a man down. So no, huge props to Jokers. We'll quick rattle through the remaining teams. Then players
7 raid defenses.
Yeah, they got a bit of a beating. Ash, Wired, Tsukuyomi Dream, never mind. Boom Shot, Russian name, I'm not going to try. Lua and Fake Bugle. Yeah, that's again consistent score between the team. Generally, quite a rounded style. They actually had a negative KD, which just shows you that the amount of trouble they were in with the raids. They were just getting hit. So it shows. It shows a strategy I like to remind people of. That some people say, "Oh, I don't know if I could play an event like Base Invaders because you have to be real hot at PvP." You don't. You can be an organized, disciplined team that gets farming resources in properly so you can build your base properly. Like Tevs could have done a lot better in raid defense had they had a compound. A lot of the trouble they invited was onto themselves because they tried a China wall, they ran out of materials, they ran out of time. Quick look then through EXE Macro in 4th. Again, more R2 bet players.
Oh, EXE Macro, I believe, was in
between
3rd. I think players took over.
Yeah, players did take over by quite a margin, 434 to 390. They jumped them quite late on in the event. EXE Macro, like players, another R2 bet fan club team. And I say there was one that was removed, eliminated earlier on. But yeah, I didn't see much of Apton. We saw obviously Daniel Tucker running around.
Burativa went super negative, but at the same time was a good contender. No raids completed, but 4 defenses. Steady kills across the board as well.
It shows the importance of you can go negative with your KDA. You can be on the raid defense. You can be not necessarily not proactive, but you can ride out the storm. And as long as you do it right with the right, with teamwork, with coordination, with making sure there's communication and an order to what you're doing, you can ride out the storm. And maybe more teams come and raid you, and maybe you get knocked out. But as long as you're doing the basics right, you've got a good chance of surviving. And Bradford just proved that. They've not set the world alight by any means, but they've got consistent scores across their players. They survived. Yeah. They came 5th place in an event. Yes, they're last in terms of teams left, but they survived. Surviving is a huge achievement. So honestly, finishing top 5 in a team. There's only 5 left, but finishing top 5 is huge. Over 300 points is huge. They're a negative KD8. They had to ride out a storm. Fair play to them, but.
Yeah, good for them.
Really. I honestly, huge props to our winners today. Combo, that was a real big performance from them. A big effort. Not quite Herculean. There was some bits they sort of slowed down a bit on, but it was a very strong performance from them. Very proactive, heavy on the raids. Bit lucky in a few places with the TC snipes that got us all laughing. But sometimes that's the way it falls, and we will see how they get on in the NA event, which looking at a time, probably bit over about an hour and a half or so away. We'll be wrapping up here. Thanks to Griffin for joining me on the caster desk today.
Oh yeah, no problem. Always happy to be here.
Yep, and if anyone wants to get involved with any of the casting, obviously we're monthly at the moment. We're hoping to bring that back towards every 2 weeks or even weekly again in 2024. But we obviously thank you all for watching. If you want to take part, you can go through Discord to play. If you want to join the casting team, you can DM me, Kaz, on Discord. Again, find me through the Base Invaders Discord. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching. We hope you've got all the drops that you wanted, or at least getting points towards the drops. If you are after more of the Christmas drops, we will be back on, as we say, in about an hour and a half sort of time on this channel with the NA stream, led by myself and Ian again. Bringing all the NA action and hopefully get you some freebies while we do it. So thanks for watching, and we will see you in a little bit.